Hey guys, this is a short video about how you can create your very first opt-in funnel with the CrazyEngage platform. Now the process is very simple. When you sign into your account, the very first thing you will see is the summary page. Now on the summary page, at the bottom, you'll see this option. That's create your first funnel. Now you're going to click over here. Then you'll see all the 4 types of funnels which you can create with the CrazyEngage platform. Now the first option is the model. That's the typical opt-in form which you can place on your website to collect your visitor's name and email address. Then there is a slider which you can create, and that will slide in to your website while your visitors are navigating. Then there is an inliner which you can place within the content of your website to collect their data. And then there is a floating bar, which is an absolute alternative to the hello bar. Now let's start with the model. Now these are typical opt-in forms which you can place on your website to collect emails and names and all other steps. Now there are 2 templates. You can select any one of them. Let's start working with the first one. Now when you click on it, it will take you to the editor panel. Now this is a state-of-the-art editor panel which you can use to design, customize your opt-in forms. Now this form over here, let's say you want to edit it and you want to change the text. Now it's very simple. Now on the right there is a panel. If you scroll down, you'll find all the options over here to work with. Now let's say you want to change the first line. Then you got to work over here. That's line 1. Underneath that, this is the text box. This is the edit box where you can edit and change the text. Let's say you want to take it off. All you got to do is just erase it and it's gone. Now you want to get it back. It's back again. Now let's say you want to change a certain part of this line. Then let's go to erase it. Just take it off. Let's take it off completely. It's gone. Now let's type something else. There you go. So all you gotta do is just type things over here which you want to display on your opt-in form, and it will show up right over here on the very first line. Now let's say you want to change the font size, the font family, color, and all of the stuff, so you can do it over here. There are options available. You can change the font size, family type, change the color, make it bold, italic, whatever you want. It's simple. The same way it goes with the second line. Let's say you want to change this thing as well. Then you got to work over here. Line 2. Scroll down a little bit. Then there's the box. Simply type in whatever you want to show on your opt-in form and it will show up. Let's say you want to take off the subscribe text from here and want to put in sign up. There you go. Oops, sorry. Here you go. Sign up. It's showing up over here. And the same way you can change the text size, the family type, color, make it bold or italic, whatever it will website. Now if you want to change the third line, work over here. Line 3. Here's the text box. Simply change, edit, whatever you want, and it will show up right over here. And it has the option to change color, font size, and all of the stuffs which were available on line 2 here and line 3. Line 1, I'm sorry, it's the first line over here. Now let's say you want to take off all these lines and you want only one sentence to show up on your opt-in form. Then just erase all those things. Take it off. Take it off. There you go. It just has one line. Now let's say you want to work over here, the data fields. That's your name and your email address. These are the 2 information which you may ask your visitor to provide. Now let's say you want something else to show in this box instead of your name. Then you got to work over name field. Now simply change the text. Type in something else. Let's say you just name to show up. Type it in and it will show up over here. And then again, you can change the font type. Now if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see email field, this option, and you want to change it as well. Then take this thing off from the field and just keep email. There you go. Or you can type something else like amazing, your email data, whatever. Simply just whatever you type it in over here, it will show up over here. And you can change the font type as well, as you did in the name field. This option is available for both name field and email. That's changing your font type. Now if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll find the submit button option, which you can edit. I'm talking about this option. Okay, the gold, the CTA, the call to action on your opt-in form. Now let's say you want to change the text on the CTA. So you got to work over here in this box right underneath submit button. Let's say instead of subscribe, you want sign up. Now there you go, it will show up over here. Now let's say you want to change the color of the text. Then you got to work over here, that submit button color. Change the color of the text. There you go. Now you want to change the background color. Click here, change it. You want to change the border color. Click here, change it. And you want to change the font type as well. Then click here, change it. It's very simple to work in this panel. Actually, everything is segmented and precisely explained. So just follow the instructions. Just follow the instructions from the very first step. That's line 1, line 2, and just put the information as you need to. Edit it over here by using these options, and it will show up on the opt-in form straight away. It's very simple. Now once you're done working over here, you move on to the success page. Now this is the page which will show up after your visitor has provided the information like the name and email. Now you can edit this part precisely actually. Now when you go to the success tab by clicking over here, you're done over here, then you click on the success tab. Then the very first thing you will see are two options. There are two built-in pages in the system you can select and show to your visitors. Now right underneath browse success theme, if you click this box, you'll see the two built-in themes. This is the first theme. If you select this one, this is the page which your visitors will be redirected to after they have signed up or provided the information or have converted. Or if you select this page, then this page will show up to your visitors once they have provided the information. Let's say you asked your visitor to provide their data to download something, then you normally use this page. That's display download page. Or let's say you just wanted your visitor to go to, convert, give their email address or name or stuffs like that. Then you just use this theme. That's the default success theme. That will give your visitors a success message that they have successfully provided the information and the system has received it. Then they will see this page. Then again, if you want to change this text, let's say you don't want thank you, you want something else, then work over here, line 1. This is the box where you edit this text. Let's say you want thank you very much instead of thank you. And you want another message. That's it. Simple. Now you can change this text wall by selecting this options. You can change the color, font size, family type, make it bold or italic, whatever you want. Then again, if you are selecting a download page, then you'll have these options. Now on a page, on top of having text, normally your pages have a CTA, and that is to invite your visitor to download a particular document or any sort of data which you're offering against the conversion. So you can change the CTA button's color, text, everything over here. The download button, you can change it to download or whatever you want. Then you can change the button color. This download button color means basically changing the text color on the CTA, and you can change the background color over here. Then you can change the border color too, and the font type too. Very simple. Now let's say you want them to redirect to a new page, I mean after conversion. So you select this option, redirect to a new page. You simply put the URL where you want your visitors to be redirected, and that's it. Or if you want your visitor to see the window getting closed and having the page reloaded, then you select this option. Or if you simply want the opt-in to close after they have converted, I mean your visitors have converted, select this option. Once you're done setting this up over here on the success page, after you're done with designing the opt-in, then you just click save and publish. That's it. Now before you hit save and publish, one thing is very important. That's naming your opt-in form so that you can track for which purpose you designed this funnel. So let's give a name to this funnel. Let's say the funnel name is SEM checklist. Now you hit on save and publish again. And that's it. It's all done. Now let's move on to the display rules. Now this is the place where you set the settings to show up your opt-in forms in front of your visitors according to some set rules. Now let's say you want your opt-in form to show up immediately when your visitor has landed on your website, right after a few seconds or 1 second or 2 seconds. So you select this option, that's immediately after the page load. Now if you keep this option selected, what happens is when your visitor is landing on the page where you have installed your script, immediately the page loads, the visitor will see the opt-in form popping up in front of them. Now let's say you want the opt-in form to pop up after a few seconds when your visitor arrives on your website, then you select this option. It says 5 seconds. Now 5 seconds means that when your visitor has landed on your website, after the page loads, it takes 5 seconds to show the pop-up in front of your visitor. Now if you select this option, that's on exit intent, what happens is when your visitor tries to leave your website or shows any kind of intention of leaving or exiting your website, right when the cursor gets near to the cross button or there is any sort of movement which indicates the visitor may leave, the pop-up will appear. Then again, if you select this option, that's after scrolling down, what happens is when your visitor is on your website and they're navigating or browsing your website, when they scroll down a little bit, the pop-up will appear. Now you can select that, so you can select the percentage of the scroll down. Let's say you have selected 50%. This means that when the visitor has scrolled your website down for 50%, then the pop-up will appear. Now if you scroll on a little bit of the page, you'll see there's another option which says who should see this funnel. Now there's an option which says this percentage of visitors will see the funnel. Here if you put, let's say 70, now this means that out of 100%, 70% of your visitors will see this opt-in funnel, and this will be automatically calculated and tracked and monitored by the CrazyEngage Smart Funnel. The system is designed to automatically track these options which you set over here, these commands, and it will follow automatically. You don't have to do anything manual once you have set all these things up. Now there's another option which says select conditions. Now here, if you click on this drop down, you'll see several options like exact URL match, simple URL match, URL starts with, URL ends with, URL contains, URL regular expressions, visitors came from specific sources, and all of the steps. Now let's say you select this option, exact URL match. Now what happens is the URL you type in this box, let's say www.xyz.com/contents. Let's say you have installed the scripts on this page, and there is an exclusive opt-in set on this particular page, and the conversion rate of that opt-in form is very high. So you want most of your visitors to see that opt-in on that particular page. That's xyz.com/contents. So you got some great contents here, and you know your visitors are going to convert on this page. So if you put this URL over here, what happens is the pop-up will appear on this page, only on this page. Now no matter how many pages you got on your website or on your blog, the system will not show the pop-up on any other page except this one, and it will be strictly monitored. Then again, there's another option which says who should not see this funnel. It's simply the opposite of this option, that who should see this funnel. Now you can select page URLs and steps, put the information here, and your visitors will not see the funnel on any of these places which you have entered on this box. So once you're done with setting all these options up, click Save and Publish. The changes will be updated automatically. Now, then let's say you wanna integrate funnel with your email service provider. It's very simple too. You just put the API key over here, click Get Campaign List. Let's say you have entered an API key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever that is. You simply put the API key over here, hit on Get Campaign List, and all the campaigns will show up over here once you have entered it. So it's very simple actually. Now once you're done with setting this thing up, you click on Save and Publish again, or click Save here, and the system will be updated. So it's very simple, guys. It's very simple to design your opt-in funnel with the CrazyEngage platform, with the state-of-the-art features and an easy, super easy edit panel. It takes less than a minute to design and deploy your opt-in funnels actually, and the built-in system and the tracking system of this program allows you to avoid any sort of duplication and convert more and more of your visitors. So start using the edit panel today and increase your conversion like never before. Signing off.